Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live, and let's continue our NBA Mount Rushmore series, doing one team daily. This is the 25th of 30 teams. Today's NBA Mount Rushmore will be the Portland Trailblazers. The Trailblazers have been a franchise since the 1970-71 season. Were NBA champions in the 1976-77 season. Also lost in the finals in 1990 and 1992. In these Mount Rushmores, I attempt to name the four best players in franchise history as a subjective list. Let me know in the comments who you would include. For these, I only look at how the player performed for the team I am doing. While the Trailblazers are never in the ABA, I only strictly look at NBA performances, nothing to do with the NBA. So, ABA, sorry. Let's get into it. I will name the players in alphabetical order. By last name, they are not ranked. Let's start with LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge was the second overall pick in 2006, actually by the Bulls, but was traded to the Blazers on draft day. He played 9 seasons for the Blazers, 648 regular season games, averages of 19.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, 1.9 assists, a block, and 48.5% from the field. Nearly 80% shooting from the charity stripe. The king of mid-range, Aldridge was near automatic from the 15 to 18-foot area. He had 5 straight seasons from 2010-11 to 2014-15, where he averaged over 20 points a game. The last 2 of those seasons, he also averaged double-digit rebounding totals. Each of his last 4 seasons with Portland, Aldridge was named an All-Star. He had finishes of All-NBA second team once in the 2014-15 season, and twice was an All-NBA third team member with Portland. He finished top 10 in MVP voting, excuse me, each of his last 2 seasons in Portland, 10th in 2013-14 and 7th in 2014-15. Those were actually his 2 best scoring seasons with Portland, 23.4 and 23.2 points in those 2 seasons. LaMarcus Aldridge is the first player on the Portland Trailblazers Mount Rushmore. Next, we got the Clyde Drexler, the 14th overall pick by Portland in the 1983 NBA draft. Drexler was inducted into Hall of Fame in 2004. Drexler spent his first 11 full seasons and half of his 12th season, so from 1983-84 to the 1994-95 season with Portland. In his 867 career regular season games, Drexler averaged 20.8 points, 6.2 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 2.1 steals, shooting about 48% from the field, 79% from the charity stripe. Drexler was named an All-Star 8 times with Portland, including 7 straight seasons from 87-88 until 93-94. In 6 straight seasons from 86-87 until 91-92, Drexler averaged over 20 points per game. He helped guide the Blazers to 2 NBA Finals. Unfortunately, they lost to the Pistons and Bulls, but Drexler was the team leader for both of those NBA Finals. With Portland, he was named to the All-NBA first team once, All-NBA second team twice, and All-NBA third team once, but twice if you count the 94-95 season where he played half the year with the team. He also had MVP finishes of 2nd, 5th, 6th, and 10th with Portland. Clyde the Glide, the second member of the Trailblazers Mount Rushmore. Let's go to an active player, Damian Lillard, the 6th overall pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Thus far, Lillard has played 10 seasons in the NBA, all with Portland, in 711 career regular season games. Lillard is averaging 24.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, 6.6 assists, a steal, shooting 37.3% from the three-point range, making about 3 per game for his career, and nearly a 90% career free throw shooter. Maybe other than Steph Curry, nobody hits more logo threes than Damian Lillard. He's already ninth all time with his 2,143 threes made, and he's only 31 years old, so he's still got plenty of time to improve upon that number. Lillard led the league in minutes per game in the 2019-20 season. That year he averaged 30 points a contest, but he's averaged over 20 each of the last 9 seasons, and he averaged over 25 a game 6 straight seasons from 2015-16 to 2020-2021. He is a 6-time All-Star. Lillard was named the Rookie of the Year in 2012-13. He has been named an All-NBA First Team once, All-NBA Second Team 4 times, and All-NBA Third Team once. And he's had 5 top 8 MVP finishes, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 8th in his career. Damian Lillard only played 29 games last season, so he's going to look to bounce back and continue his stellar play with the Trailblazers. Of course, he got that enormous extension recently. And let's end with a guy who dealt with a lot of injuries in his career, but when he was healthy, was he a superstar or what? That is Bill Walton, the first overall pick of the 1974 NBA draft. He was inducted into Hall of Fame in 1993. He played his first 4 seasons with Portland, 209 games, averages with the team of 17.1 points, 13.5 rebounds, 4.4 assists, a steal, 2.6 blocks, shooting 51% from the field. Walton's last 2 seasons with Portland, 76, 77, 77, 78, is where he mostly made his mark. In that 76, 77 season, he was actually named he was named Finals MVP as the Blazers went on to win what is still their only championship. That season, he led the league, averaging 14.4 rebounds per game and 3.2 blocks per game. The next season, 77-78, Walton was named the league's MVP, averaging 18.9 points, 13.2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2.5 blocks a contest. He was named All-NBA First Team, the 77-78, and All-NBA Second Team, 76-77. All-Defensive Team, First Team, both of those seasons as well. So Bill Walton, despite not a lengthy career either, only counting all his teams, 468 games, still a guy named to the 50 greatest and 75th anniversary team because of how awesome he was when he played. And again, the lead player on Portland's only championship team. I have to include him on the Mount Rushmore. So again, in alphabetical order by last name, we have LaMarcus Aldridge, Clyde Drexler, Damian Lillard, and Bill Walton. As always, I'll name some honorable mentions. Those include Terry Porter, C.J. McCollum, Jim Paxson, Rasheed Wallace, Brandon Roy, Maurice Lucas, Sidney Wicks, Clifford Robinson, Jeff Petrie, and Michael Thompson. So there you have it, 25 Mount Rushmores down, just 5 to go. Teacher me says, boop, boop, boop. We are 5-6 done, 83 point, repeating 3% done with these. Doing them again daily. So tomorrow, alphabetical order, tomorrow will be the Sacramento Kings. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the 4 I included with Portland or who you would include. Definitely want to know. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.